Folks, hello and welcome to Tavern Chat. I'm your host, Eric Tenkar, your bartender in the OSR, your main proprietor at the Tenkars Tavern blog. Today, in addition to the Gamers Health Sunday edition, a rarity, at 8 p.m. tonight, I'm looking at the RuneQuest bundle over at Humble Bundle. Why am I doing that? Well, RuneQuest is probably one of my top three systems of all time. I mean, AD&D 1E, RuneQuest 2E, and Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay 1E. These were the systems that I ran the living snot out of, and RuneQuest second edition, along with Pavis and Big Rubble, were it was the first Sandbox campaign that I ever ran, and it was awesome. So I have a special love for RuneQuest, and what they've done with the latest edition of RuneQuest harkens back to much of what I fell in love with back in the late '80s when I found the system. So now it shows you what you can get for $18. We'll get to that. How about what you can get for a single buck? By the way, links at the bottom of the screen. I'll include it in the show notes. I'll include it as a pinned comment. But there's a rarity on these RPG bundles. And that rarity is that the $1 level very rarely gives you anything useful. You can get maybe an adventure or two. Here, they're giving you the RuneQuest starter set. That is an amazing value. Everything you need to run RuneQuest in one box, an adventure, a solo adventure, for a buck. If you were over at Drive-Thru, I don't know how much it goes for. Probably, I'm going to guess $15. And PDF. Trying to $14.99. I'm looking at the price right now. So you get that. You get the Glorantha source book, which is a system neutral source book for the world of Glorantha, a coloring book. If you got kids that are into this stuff, or maybe you as an adult enjoy coloring between the lines, not for me. That's what I would consider relatively worthless filler. And then you have the the quick start, which gives you another adventure you can play. So that's what you get for a buck. For $10, the main additions are the RuneQuest rules, which go for $27 or so over on Drive-Thru. The bestiary, which I believe is $20. Weapons and equipment, Red Book of Magic, Atlas, starter set. Usually those middle grounds, unless you already have a lot of the material, aren't worth it. But for $18, you get 18 items, including the Game Master Pack, which comes with a whole book of adventures. Cults of RuneQuest Mythology, which if I recall correctly, that one is system neutral. The Prosopadia of cults, the Lightbringers, the Earth Goddess, Smoking Ruin, and other stories, which again is more adventure. So for $18, you've probably got a campaign plus worth of adventures. The Pegasus Plateau and other stories. You get fiction from Greg Stafford. The Guide to Gloranthia, Volumes 1 and 2. The Core Rules, the Bestiary. The Equipment Guide, the Red Book of Magic. An Atlas, the Starter Set. The Source Book, Coloring Book, and of course, the Quick Start. So I don't normally highlight Humble Bundles on this channel. They don't normally get a quick or a short video. I am doing this short video because RuneQuest, as Chaosium has recently reissued it, when I say recently, the last couple of years, is a beautiful, beautiful system. It's not for everybody. But for $1, you can see if it's for you. I mean, maybe you pick it up for $1, you go, holy crap, I love this. And then you spend $18 getting the whole thing. But $1 is an amazing way to get a peek at a system that has roots going back to the earliest days of the hobby. It is a Bronze Age setting, Glorantha. So it's a change for many D&D players who are used to Middle Ages / Renaissance. So might be an interesting pickup for many. So remember, folks, Gamers Health tonight, 8 p.m. It's a special night because, honestly, Rich and I were at a party yesterday for July 4th. And I knew we were out on the tail end of Long Island. We weren't going to get back in time to do the live stream, so we punted it to tonight, Sunday. So, folks, feel free to join us. We'd love to see you. Again, for $1, you can go to tenkars-tavern.games/RQ. That is tenkars-tavern.games/RQ. It'll take you right to Humble Bundle. It's an affiliate link, so if you do happen to make a purchase, you put a few coins in the tavern's coffers. I appreciate it. My co-hosts appreciate it. It means a lot to us. So, there you go. As usual, like, subscribe, give a comment, and be safe, be well. God bless. Roll those dice, roll them well. Back again tonight with my lovely wife, Rach, for an episode of Gamers Health. Catch you then.